Since President Joe Biden assumed office in January 2021, North Korea has ended its provocation polls and test-launched more missiles than ever, aiming to perfect its means of attacking the United States and its allies with nuclear weapons. The United States and its partners have strived to parry these threats through enhanced diplomacy, sanctions, deterrence, and a combination of offensive and defensive military capabilities. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea, (DPRK), has resumed testing its intercontinental ballistic missiles (ICBMs), which are designed to deliver a nuclear warhead against the United States. On February 18, the DPRK simulated a short-notice launch of its Hwasong-15 ICBM, rehearsing how to initiate nuclear strikes before the United States and its allies fully mobilize their defenses. The missile flew deep into outer space, more than a dozen times higher than the International Space Station. It could have landed anywhere in the United States if launched on a flatter trajectory. This test is further evidence that the DPRK missile arsenal is increasing in quantity and improving in quality. Since it began its turbocharged testing spree last year, the North launched more nuclear-capable missiles than in any previous year. Many of these launches displayed innovative techniques and technologies intended to negate existing US and allied defenses, such as using many missiles concurrently to overwhelm defenders, launching missiles from railmobile and submarine-based platforms, and employing hypersonic glide technologies that enable the warhead's reentry vehicle to maneuver while descending on a target. At the same time, the DPRK's leader, Kim Jong-un, has declared his country's nuclear status to be irreversible. Furthermore, the DPRK adopted a new law that may authorize DPRK commanders to launch preemptive nuclear strikes and automatic retaliatory attacks if Kim is decapitated. Additional enhancements to the DPRK missile arsenal are coming. In December 2022, Kim called for an exponential augmentation in the country's weaponry, including serial manufacture of tactical nuclear weapons, reconnaissance satellites to assist with long-range missile strikes, and ICBMs intended for rapid counter-strikes against you. Pyongyang pursues nuclear-armed missiles for power, prestige, and profits. The missiles aim to deter and, if necessary, defeat the United States and its allies, boost the North's status and global attention, distract foreign and domestic observers from the North's economic and political flaws, and enhance the North's leverage for extracting money and other Western concessions. In peacetime, the North can leverage its missiles to cause concessions from the United States and its allies. In a conflict, they provide the DPRK with a shield behind which to wage aggressive regional wars. Following the Russian playbook in Ukraine, Pyongyang's policymakers might aspire to attack another country and then brandish its nuclear arsenal to deter a U.S. military response. American officials have acknowledged that possibility could weaken Washington's extended deterrence guarantees to protect its Asian allies like Japan and South Korea. The DPRK wants these countries to doubt U.S. pledges to protect them, inducing them to appease rather than resist them. 3 decades of negotiations, sanctions, and military countermeasures have failed to induce North Korea to relinquish its nuclear weapons aspirations. Past efforts to convince North Koreans that they would be more secure without nuclear weapons, offering the The many sanctions adopted by the international community have restricted DPRK imports and exports, contributed to the isolation of the DPRK leadership, and constrained the North's financial resources, but they have not halted the North's missile development programs. Beijing and Moscow no longer enforce many existing sanctions and refuse to adopt new ones. Chinese and Russian leaders see DPRK provocations as mischievously helpful for distracting the United States from focusing on Beijing and Moscow.